A brush with death during an interview. The anticipation hung thick in the air as we prepared for the interview with a figure whose very name sparked heated debates. Known for igniting controversy at every turn, this was an encounter awaited by many. Delving into the past of our interviewee revealed a mosaic of contentious actions and polarizing statements. Their journey was marked by scandal, fervent advocacy, and a knack for remaining in the public eye despite widespread criticism. Armed with an array of tough, incisive questions, the interviewer spent weeks sifting through articles, video clips, and reports. The goal was clear: to navigate the minefield of the interviewee's past and present with precision and tact. The chosen location for this pivotal conversation was as secluded as it was symbolic. Nestled away from the prying eyes of the public, it promised the solitude necessary for an unguarded, in-depth discussion. As the interview commenced, a palpable tension seeped into the room. The air was thick with anticipation and the weight of the moment was undeniable. This was more than just an interview, it was a confrontation of ideologies. In the dimly lit room, initial pleasantries were exchanged, an attempt to bridge the chasm of controversy that lay between them. Each word was measured, a dance around the fire of the interviewee's contentious past. The conversation, like a precarious tightrope, began to sway as sensitive topics loomed on the horizon. The air thickened, each question and answer threading the needle closer to the heart of the controversy. Suddenly, the dialogue veered into darker territories, unearthing subjects that were evidently unsettling. The interviewers probing unearthed a narrative that was both compelling and disconcerting, revealing layers of complexity and contradiction. The interviewee's reaction to a particularly probing question was unexpected. A flash of anger? Fear? It was a momentary lapse that revealed more than any of their words had. It was a crack in the facade, a glimpse into the turmoil beneath. Abruptly, the tension was sliced by the sound of the door creaking open. An uninvited individual stepped into the room, their presence like a cold draft. The interview, already teetering on the edge, seemed to plummet towards unpredictability. Sensing the tension escalating, the interviewer swiftly changed the topic, hoping to diffuse the palpable sense of danger permeating the air. They steered the conversation towards less controversial subjects, aiming for a more amicable atmosphere. From the corner of the room, the interviewee's bodyguard gave a barely noticeable nod. His eyes were alert, scanning for any signs of trouble. It was clear he was ready to act at a moment's notice, heightening the sense of unease. Amidst the strained conversation, the subtle click of a concealed weapon being armed broke through the silence. This sound, almost imperceptible, sent a shiver down everyone's spine, signaling the situation might escalate beyond words. Reacting quickly, the production crew discreetly signaled for help, understanding the gravity of the situation. They maintained a veneer of calmness, despite their growing concern for everyone's safety in the secluded interview location. Throughout this, the interviewer worked to maintain their composure on camera. Their voice remained steady, betraying none of the fear that gripped them as they navigated the increasingly volatile interview, aware that any misstep could have dire consequences. As the interview progressed, the air thickened with tension. The interviewee, once cordial, now leaned in with a chilling grin. Each response, rather than providing clarity, wove a tapestry of veiled threats. Their words, cryptic yet menacing, hinted at dangers lurking beneath the surface, leaving the interviewer to parse truth from sinister insinuation. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. Unnoticed by the interviewee, law enforcement officers quietly positioned themselves outside the secluded location. Inside, the conversation continued, with the production team discreetly signaling their awareness of the escalating situation. The decision to keep the cameras rolling was made silently, capturing every moment for evidence. In a heart-stopping instant, the tension broke. The interviewer, seizing a moment of distraction, made a calculated move to distance themselves from the interviewee. It was a narrow escape, a dance with danger that underscored the interview's high stakes. Just as the interviewees seemed to grasp the upper hand, law enforcement burst in. Their timely intervention prevented what could have escalated into a dire confrontation. The arrest was swift, the interviewees' surprise evident as they were taken into custody. The aftermath left the production crew and the interviewer reeling. The decision to continue recording had paid off, providing crucial evidence that would later prove pivotal in understanding the interviewee's intentions. Yet, the encounter's psychological toll was unmistakable, a stark reminder of the risks inherent in seeking the truth. In the aftermath of the tumultuous interview, law enforcement swiftly apprehended the interviewee, revealing their sinister intentions to the public. The arrest showcased the dangerous lengths to which the figure was willing to go to protect their secrets. The ordeal left the interviewer reflecting on the harrowing experience. They pondered the psychological scars it had inflicted, questioning the price of pursuing truth in the face of peril. This reflection highlighted the often overlooked emotional toll on journalists. Debate ensued over the ethical implications of airing the controversial interview. The team grappled with the responsibility of informing the public versus the potential harm it could cause. Ultimately, the decision would weigh heavily on their conscience. Once news of the incident broke, public reaction was a mix of shock, outrage, and support for the journalistic team's bravery. Many praised their courage in confronting such dangers, while others debated the boundaries of investigative journalism. The legal implications for the interviewee were severe, facing charges that could lead to significant time behind bars. This turn of events served as a stark reminder of the risks journalists take to uncover truth and the potential consequences for those exposed. Following the arrest, the interviewee faced severe legal implications. Charges of intimidation and unlawful possession of a weapon were just the beginning. The incident sparked a broader investigation into their activities, revealing a network of illicit operations. The role of journalism in these high-risk situations became a topic of heated debate. This event underscored the profession's critical role in exposing hidden dangers, yet it also highlighted the ethical dilemma of endangering lives for a story. Safety measures for conducting high-stakes interviews came under scrutiny. News organizations worldwide began re-evaluating their protocols, emphasizing the need for stringent security checks and risk assessments to protect journalists in potentially volatile situations. The impact on future journalistic endeavors was profound. While some called for more caution, others were inspired by the courage shown, leading to a surge in investigative reporting. Yet, the incident served as a sobering reminder of the risks involved. Conclusively, the fine line between seeking truth and risking lives was starkly illuminated. This incident served as a reminder of the inherent dangers in journalism, prompting a re-evaluation of the balance between public interest and personal safety. For more murder, please subscribe, like, comment, and share.